morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you all. Bright and early, 9 a.m. in the morning here at Cyber Trade University. A couple of good things we're talking about and see what's moving. We've got some nice little pops, a couple of little cheapies that are moving. We're going to check them out. Yesterday was a very interesting day. We're going to talk about that too. Good to see you too, Kathleen, Michael, everybody on YouTube, Facebook, everyone. Welcome back. A lot of very interesting stocks. I made some big moves. I know we had some big news that are coming out this week. But I want to focus on some of the catastrophes that we had. Boeing. I mean, listen, it trickled down. This is why when you deal with more expensive stocks, you gotta watch out. But the real big news that I want to focus on is mainly Nvidia. My God, Nvidia was unbelievable. You know, yesterday I was on Timing Research, and by the way, if you're watching on social media, I'm going to be doing a live event tomorrow, teaching you about NASDAQ Bookviewer, level 3, level 4. And I got a great example of NVIDIA, a great huge iceberg order. When that stock broke that big 500 resistance levels, I mean, you broke through the roof. Look at the chart on this thing. Unbelievable. But you know what? It's not that, you know, the thing that I want to kind of focus on NVIDIA is that it's about, you know, iceberg orders. They're on every single stock, you know, and this one just, when we talk about stocks, we always get people like, those are small cap stocks. I don't know it. Listen, they do it on every single stock. So if you want to see that good example on NVIDIA, you definitely want to be there tomorrow and watch it. And I'll go over in great detail because I have like a lot of screenshots of it. And then, but the thing is, you don't got to trade NVIDIA. There's a lot more out there, which I want to touch upon those first. So before we go through the watch list, like always, let's go through some of the picks that we traded yesterday. Some of you guys were trading. I want to start off with ARDX. So ARDX has not only been a little bit of a good day trade, it's been a good swing trade. So you can see here in the past couple of days, stock was at $6. It shot up to $9. I still like it. Do I have it up here? Yes, I do. So this is the issue. Hold on. Let me see if I got it up here. ARDX. Yes. Okay. ARDX. Just writing it down. We're going to come back to it because there's something I need to show you. There's a huge iceberg order on it, on ARDX, but it was a great runner. It was a nice mover. You could see how the stock from, you know, we're talking with today's Wednesday. This was Tuesday. That was Monday. I mean, a really good move. And this is why I'd rather trade this and trade NVIDIA. But iceberg orders, you want to see one? Wait till I show you the one that's on this one if he's still out there when we get back to it. But I'm putting this back on the watch list. ARDX was a nice little move. Another one, GRTS. Oops, got to put 2-day chart on here. There's another one that had a really nice move. Very inexpensive. Nice mover. It was slow, but it did go from $2 up to about $260. 1,000 shares, $2,000 investment, $600. Not bad for a day's pay. Even if you just trade up until about 11 o'clock to be 40 cents. Nice little cheap little stock. You know, once again, nice mover. Now 4C, another one that we traded. This stock has been, you know, it's weird. We traded it back in December, in mid-December. It was at $1.20. And the damn thing ran to $8. It started becoming a short-term swing trade. And obviously short squeeze kicked in and basically did a slingshot. But it's starting to creep up again. Obviously, whatever they came out with is good news. They like it. Okay. They like the news on that stock. And, you know, I'm really curious to see what happens when it gets close to that big resistance levels back on December 14th, which you can see right there. But I'm putting this on the B list. And you know what? If we go back 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you can see the stock was not, you know, $8 might look pretty good as a yearly chart, but the stock obviously has been around and for a while and has been up in the 40s and $50 price ranges. So there are going to be some big support levels and resistance levels to focus on back in 2022. So we'll keep, but that's where I'm seeing we're getting a little bit of a kryptonite right there, where it might have a tough time breaking. But that one yesterday was also a really nice move. LAES, this stock, great move yesterday, and she's moving again this morning. She just made a nice little pop this morning. So let me bring up, let me see what we got going on here. I'm going to put this on the watch list again, LAES. And once we're done, we'll go back and we'll look at level 4 and we'll see where all the orders are. GRTS. FS is another one that had a really good move. Once again, stock got crushed. There's a stock going from $10 down to $7, but she came back. This was a nice little bottom fish right here yesterday. Went from $6, $6.70 all the way up to about $8.50 within an hour, within 1 hour. Great, great move. I thought that was probably the best trade out of them all, which was the GRFS. And, GRFS, if you remember yesterday, we only had 3 stocks on the watch. We didn't even have that much on the watch list yesterday, but I had it on there and I liked it. And sure enough, it's going back on there again. So maybe whatever they came out with, the bad news, obviously, could have been fake news, which, by the way, we're going to talk about the fake news about what happened with Bitcoin yesterday. I don't know if you guys heard what happened. The SEC got hacked, their Twitter account, and all of a sudden, everyone thought that they got the approval. I don't know if you heard about that, but that was really, really, really cool. So we're going to cover that too. What else we got going on? Oh, NVIDIA. So NVDA, just like, I don't know what more to say about it. NVIDIA is doing incredible. Obviously, AI is for real. This is not your typical, pot thing, the pot stocks. This is not your typical, the Bitcoin thing that was a flat. This is for real. I mean, AI is actually here to stay. All right. And basically the big convention is in Vegas. They obviously made a big launch, and that obviously had something going on. I don't know what they were talking about, but NVIDIA is got locked in, and it just broke 52-week highs. 52. I'm gonna say 52. It broke yearly highs. So that one is going to be on our radar for a while, which is going to trickle down to other stocks. So that's the next thing we're going to be focused on. This is what you're going to learn about, being a trader at Cybertrade University. It's not about trading NVIDIA. It's like, okay, who else is going to, does NVIDIA spill down to? Remember, there's a pyramid effect. NVIDIA is the one on top, but what about all the other ones? Just like when we saw what happened with Bitcoin. Coinbase obviously is running, but then we have, CLSK, we have Mara, we have Riot, we have all these. There's so many other stocks out there that do trade with it too. So you don't have, if you can't afford the expensive one, there's other cheap ones that are going to go with them. And usually the cheaper ones go up faster because more people can afford them. And that's another reason for that. So we'll keep an eye on NVIDIA. And then there was a couple of nice, was a great short yesterday. That stock got crushed. And so same thing with JBLU. JetBlue took a nice little hit yesterday too. So a little cheaper, a little bit more branding. So let's get right to the market, see what's going on. That's what happened yesterday. Let's talk about what's moving this morning. So there are a couple of decent stocks. I want to start off the ones that are spilling over from yesterday. So ARDX. So what's cool about ARDX is this. Let me change my chart and bring up the level 3 so you guys could see side by side. All right. So ARDX. Do you guys notice anything unusual here? Anybody see anything? Students, traders, you should see it. I know some of you here in YouTube and Facebook and wherever you logged in, X, you're probably like, what's Fausto talking about? Look closely, guys. You guys notice anything? That's right, Lita. That's right. There is a 100,000 share seller at $9.34. And that's one big fat order. Let me bring it up over here so you can see it. ARDX. And not only that, but when I bring up level 4, let me show you what happened. It's a ladder effect. He was out there at 950. He just lowered his offer. So he's really trying to push down the stock. Now, if you're watching on, I see Carol's on Facebook. You know what? Where else are you going to see that? You want me slapping an indicator there? Because I don't think that's going to tell you that. So until that guy moves out of the way, it's not looking too good for ARDX. So as much as you might think it's going to go up, you know what? You got to deal with him first. But if someone does execute that guy, we know what happens. Same thing I'm going to talk about what happened with NVIDIA. All right. So we have that one move. ALES. So we got going on with that. So that one is trickling on and moving along with it. ALES. Got a couple of decent iceberg orders over here. 11,000, 13,000. Not bad right there. About $1.09. Cheap little stock. You got resistance at 220. Am I really seeing you got 4,000? Nothing really crazy there, but I like it. That one's going on our watch list. We already have it on there. GRFS. Now remember, these are all the stocks that are spilling into from yesterday till today. So, these are the things that we kind of look at. GRFS. Nice little push, nice little trend. Stock got beat up. She's picking up a little bit. The only issue you got to worry about is stocks got very small tiers. Remember what we always taught you, and we covered in phase one. If the stock's not tradable, be very careful because you didn't make any money until you sell it. So those stocks are spilling into today. Now there are a couple of stocks that are moving also that are not just short-term swing trades from yesterday. There's a couple of other ones like this CMDN, and this one right here. See what I got going on over here. So this one has a ladder effect going on right now. And CM, was it CMND? So we got a ladder effect that's going on here. I'm not seeing that many big orders. There was a trader out there. It's not looking good on level 4. It's kind of a little messy, but she is kind of moving. The stock, obviously, you could see was a gap up right here. It was down over here. I don't know if that probably looks like a reverse stock split, honestly. So it's going up. I'm not seeing too many orders. There's one order that was out there earlier. You could see him right here, and that was for why can't I get it? 18,000 shares. Okay. He's not there now, but he was there earlier. So we're going to keep an eye on that one right there. That one's going to watch this. Biggest percentage gain, up 66%. Here's another one, up 45%, $2.81. Cheap little stock right here. And what do we got going on here? NV and I. A couple of decent orders, a couple of thousand, still a little short. Nothing that really jumps out at me, but it's got resistance at this 350. It's coming back down. Not the real trend. Not really sold on as much as the other ones, but I love the volume. 7 million shares in pre-market. That is a lot. Still not the best out there. Now, this stock is probably going to be extremely volatile. She just started making a big move. It looks like it was a reverse stock split. It was at half a penny. They must have did like 100-to-1 stock split on this one. Don't even waste your time with this. This is gonna really hurt. LAES. We already know about that one. AMRN, cheap little stock, 16 million shares. I'm not really seeing a big trend on it right now, but we definitely got a lot of big orders out there. 10,000, 12,000, 22,000. Looks like we got some big supports. AMRN, cheap little stock. I know everyone could afford that. A lot cheaper to probably trade this than some options. This one too. Did I put this on my watch list? No, this one this one just probably showed up just earlier. Wow, there's a lot of stocks this morning. All right, we got some 4,000 share buyers out here bidding up. 15,000 share buyer out there, 255. Kind of makes sense right there. Big support, starting to trend up. No real big resistance, which could mean it probably can continue to go higher, but we do got resistance on the long-term chart around $3. So another nice little day trade that looks like it's moving. A lot of cheap ones out there. A lot of cheap ones. All right. We got Mara. I want to see I'm really curious what's going to happen with Mara and Coinbase after that hack that happened yesterday, but they're obviously starting to trend down. The news is supposed to come out. I mean, I think it was today or tomorrow, but that obviously is not cool. Coal's going up. That means Boyle's going down. I got out of Boyle. I took my profit. Just want to let you know. I got out of Boyle. It was a great move yesterday. Boyle was one of our good moves. It was a great swing trade. I got in right around, I think it was like $29. I think I got it somewhere around 36, 37, right around here. I could have made more, but I'll buy it back. You know what? It's been a fun stock. I want to keep an eye on it. All right. And that pretty much does it. So let's get ready for the market open up. I don't see anything else out there. There's usually nothing in New York Stock Exchange. Losers is really, this one's getting crushed, by the way, but it's going to probably not be on our short list. Not going to be on it because it's under $5. Anything else out there? Yeah, so everyone, we just posted a link in the cyber group room. If you're a student, remember today is phase 3 with me. You're going to have it in the morning, first hour, and the last hour. So if you are a student, or if you're not, and you want to know how to get in there, just click on that link. If you're on right now, if you are watching on social media, we're going to post up that link right there. There's a 1-week big event with Well 365. Please make sure you click on that link. We'll see you all there. Register on that link. If you do register, we're going to give away some prizes for that. So make sure you use the link that we give you and nothing else. All right. And in the meantime, let's get ready for the market open up. We'll start we'll be here. We'll start about 15 minutes. If you're watching on social media, remember on the top left-hand corner, grab your phone, scan it, join our room. And you got a week, and you can see what we're doing all week, how we're going to trade these stocks, and everyone else. I'll see you in class. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Trade safe. We'll be back.